In the grim darkness that is the internet, there is only autism. Every day, in hundreds upon hundreds of Discord servers, spergs from across the internet unite as one to fight for various causes. So many causes have been fought for that it is very hard to keep count. Some fight for the cause to protect the dignity of fat 34-year-old alcoholic man-baby rednecks with criminal records. Some fight to protect the honor and dignity of 40-year-old Mexican Jews who live in Barbie dream mansions in Los Angeles. Some fight for Austrian pseudo-intellectuals who have split their penises with axes, and fight for the academics who respond for said Austrians. Some fight just for the hell of it. Some fight just for the lulls and the chaos and ensues. And for each cause that is fought, tons of doxes will be dropped, many a meme will be made, and a ton of fifis be hurt. And many will scream for salvation, many will scream for an end to all of this, but their pleas are to be not heard by at all. Their pleas are drowned out by the thirsting laughter of massive grifters. But there was a time before the great chaos that now besets this internet now. There was a time where spergs, who may not have agreed with one another in the past and who are fighting together now, all once united in the hopes that they can defeat the great one, the great Mexican sperg. The great Mexican sperg, who claims to have defeated many an enemy, though some have said he has not. The great Mexican sperg who has teamed up with the vilest of the vile and the spergiest of spergs. A man who even after he has been doxxed, who even after his marriage fell apart, who even after everything collapsed all around him, just refused to give up. For the past 6 months, this great Mexican sperg has sit upon his golden dollar store throne in his crack shack in the middle of Texas, regaining his strength and waiting for the day he may return to once again wage war against the clans he has claimed to have defeated all those months ago. For a time, everyone thought he was gone. For a time, everyone thought he would never rise again. For a time, everyone thought he was finished, that they would never hear from him again. But how wrong they were. How wrong indeed. For like a phoenix, he has arisen from his golden throne to return to the internet once more. And in that moment, the world stood still. A great light shined throughout the darkness of the internet. The many clans looked up and they saw him. Earjuice, he stopped playing with his kitty. Plate Gang stopped swatting John Bolden. Cass Warfox, he held on to his anal doll as tightly as he possibly could hold it. Sandwich and the Happy Hour clan, they put down their applesauce and gazed upon the light. Andy Velasco stopped fucking his dog with his tiny peanut, and he too looked upon the light. Scooby 331 looked upon the light and shed many a tear. AP had finally found his teeth, put it into his mouth, and gazed upon the light. And in the light, there arose a figure that many a man never thought would return. A man that so many thought was already defeated, but arisen anew with vigor and energy. For he looked upon the clans he had supposedly defeated, and he said unto them, I, Dark Ninja, the Mexican sperg of the ages, have returned. I have returned prepared to fight the clans that I have defeated in the past once more. You may try to do your dirty tricks again, but they will have no effect on me. You can try to call my mother and tell her how much of a sack of shit I am, for that will not work, for my mother has already disowned me, and I do not care. You will try to get into contact with my wife and tell her how much of a scumbag I truly am, but that will not affect me, for my wife has already left me with my daughter, and is getting her pussy pounded by Jamal as we speak. You may try to call up my $100,000 a day job and tell them how much of a degenerate subhuman I truly am, but that will not work, for I already have another job, and that job pays me $300,000 a day. You may try to get me deleted off of Discord, for that will not work, for I will always make a new account and a new server. You may try to delete my YouTube channel, but like I am now, I will rise again with more energy and more determination to put an end to you big bully jerks. What will happen now is only up to the hands of fate and destiny. But know this, dear listener, he has risen once more.